Hello and welcome to the Social Hotelier show. And today I'm going to talk to you about the work culture change in today's digital age and the takeaways I learned from the workshop I attended. For those who don't know me, my name is Sam Erik Ruttman and I'm also known as the Social Hotelier. And I do every week, every Wednesday at the same time, 5 p.m. Helsinki time, a show where I share different tips and tricks and topics relating to how you can leverage your brand on social media, and also about the different topics that could be of help to you when you are facing in your industry or in your organization. So this is now so I'm now doing this show from the offices where I attended the workshop, and so thank you very much to Go4 for hosting the facilities. I appreciate it. The team invited a number of industry specialists from hospitality, meaning restaurant, hotels, and destination marketing, and also education to this event today. And we went through a number of things relating to work culture and also the need for, as we realized, there's a need for the change. The known fact is that the hospitality industry and the hotel industry is a little bit behind the curve in terms of advancement of looking at the culture. It's very much sort of the old ways of thinking, typically where you have the general manager, you have very structured approach to your organization, which are doing supervisory roles. Now, the new kind of companies which are sort of digital driven, such as this particular company, they are self-steering. So, when you try to find a job in a place like this, you always want to know, well, who's my boss? Who do I report to? Well, there's nobody to report to. Or if you ask the question, what kind of reports should I produce? Well, the question goes back to you. What kind of reports do you want to produce? So it's very much a self-steering, even though while it's a self-steering company, it has clear business goals and also shows in the growth that they are very successful in how they are operating, unlike many other industries. And the hospitality has a lot of things to learn from that. So in today's seminar or workshop, we had round the table discussions about work culture change in digital ages. And what it means is that you need to take a look at clearly, if you are ready for the change, the first thing you need to look at, well, where should I start? It's very small there, it just says where to start. Well, first of all, you have to know your past and you need to know where you want to go. The second is, and the most important thing in this change, you have to listen. It was never more than emphasized today. Listen, listen, listen. Listen to your people, listen to your customers. It's one of the most important things that you listen and you formulate then a clear plan and action for you. And also be ready to engage people across the organization. So you're not silo thinking, but you are clearly looking at from across the board, looking at talent where they can, you are pooling information and you're pooling talent to help you in this change. So engage people across the organization. One thing I learned from working in US type of companies or being part of US based groups is that they are celebrating small wins. In the Nordic culture we have here, we tend to do things one well and we swallow a lemon and then we move to the next project. But it's more important to celebrate your small wins, not with your small team, but across the organizations. But also then you need to measure that success that you have in a very tangible way, how you're measuring it. And you have to measure it fairly. And you make the results transparent. So the idea with the thing is you have really a cross-organization transparency. Everything is transparent. It can be even salaries, benefits, and so on. And you give the choice to the people in the organization to declare their salary publicly. And also, all your expenses are shared, so people can see if somebody is using taxi regularly and they realize that other people are not doing, well, they will start to use public transportation, because there is also that expectation that you're not doing something more, that you don't feel more privileged than others. So that is a transparency in everything you do. And the big thing is to trust and pool your knowledge. But trust and pooling your knowledge is one of the key factors that you are prepared to take as the next step in your path of going forward with your things. We have a tradition here that we are a little bit cluster and silo orientated, but more importantly is to pool the knowledge and pool the knowledge that you have, because this will always bring a better result. And what I learned, that my takeaway from this workshop was today, that we're coming from different organizations with different backgrounds, and we sat around the same table, and we start to write in small pieces of paper of what are the challenges, what are the opportunities, what stops us from changing the way we wanted to do. I challenged, for instance, in my group that, for instance, the hotels, you have so many ways that you are restricted by the global distribution system, how much information about your guests you can put in there. This was one of the challenges that was faced, because I said that there's so much big data available about your customer. Why don't you personalize the information? And when you send an email, rather than sending him the season special of staying in the hotel, you actually customize and tailor-make that message to that particular person, which may be for their wedding anniversary, birthday, or celebrating something else. That kind of ways of communicating directly with your customer will create a much better impression, and also can create loyalty. Because one of the things that is a result of what we have maybe as a current work culture is that the loyalty is no longer there from the customers, and you have to find a way how you can build the loyalty with your customer base. So that was sort of a thinking that we have about the work culture change. And so in summary, it's really about you have to know your past. You have to listen to your people, because the people in your organization knows much better than you do what are the issues, and listen to the customer. And then you start to develop your plan. And in that way, you make a purposeful plan, and you celebrate every small success across the organization, and you are very transparent with all the information. But more importantly, what I think is one of the most important things, that you have instill a culture of testing, and so people are not afraid to fail. So there can be controversy about what is the best practice and so on, but I think you should have a culture where you allow people to test. And if it doesn't work, we'll do something else. And by having a testing culture in your organization, it also brings the best at the end of the day. So that is sort of a underlining takeaway from the excellent workshop that I attended today. And I think that I'd like to thank everyone who joined live. I see someone from Jouni Ahonen here, so thank you very much for joining this broadcast. And also I'd like to thank the replay viewers today. So, and next Wednesday we'll have something else in store for you. So I hope you have a good continuation of the business week, and we'll see you soon again.